Hey, my truth seekers, let me go ahead and get everything together. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Unapologetic Real Talk. Good evening, good evening. I see Davita is in the house. She says, Happy Friday, everyone. And also, Sabrina is in the house. She says, Happy Friday. And Mildred, how are you doing, Mildred? She says, Hey, chat and Lady D. Yes, indeed, guys. Welcome. Also, Mildred say, go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Come on and hit that like button and comment and share these videos for more unapologetic content. Guys, look, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. So if anyone want to come on, you guys are welcome to come on. Okay. So let me go ahead and drop the link because I think when it comes to social media to me it's like one big old huge balling pot with pit bulls. That's exactly how I see it. I see it as a balling pot with a bunch of vicious pit bulls, and it's not going to stop until someone say enough is enough. I thought that it was going to stop when we saw all the stuff that was going on out there, people, being depressed, and so much stuff is going on, but it's not going to stop. And the reason why it's not going to stop because it's all about control, and it's also about money. So anytime when money is behind anything and people feel that they got a little control, oh my god, they're going to continue with this right here. Okay, so let me go ahead and read my copyright disclaimer before I go ahead and get into all this right here. The copyright disclaimer is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okay, so let me go ahead and continue with what I was going ahead and talk about. This right here, like I said, this right here is what I call a bully pulpit. And I was on Miss Marcella's Speak with Your Girl Marcella's live this morning, when all the stuff had came about, which, like I said, these people have been doing it for us so long, and now that they don't have the show to go ahead and talk about as of yet, now they're going on to the content creators. But just like I had said when I was on Miss Marcella's platform, I said, don't feed into some of this stuff because people, they looking for reaction, just like when they did me. And I put the picture how they went ahead and they said Miss Buddy. They said not Miss Buddy, we're gonna go ahead and call her name. They said Melody had posted this picture of me, one of my pictures, calling Anthony, as Anthony is my son. Like I said, I have no Anthony is not my son, but if she want to go ahead and say it in Christ, like I say, she could say whatever she want to say. And it went to some of the other content creators where they was posting it as well, because I really didn't know. I just know that I was on live one day and I had got an email, and I didn't really read exactly what was going on because I thought that the content creator that they had got that my picture off of her page, I thought that she was the one that had put it out, but found out, she only had put it on her page because, when it came to Melody had put it on her page. And like I said, this is nothing to joke about, especially when you are messing with people's lives, and putting people business out there, doxing, harassing, and threatening. This is serious. It is serious because what you are doing now is that you are putting lives, people lives in jeopardy, and somebody got to sit there and say stop, because you don't know when it comes to these unhinged people. You don't know what's on these people's mind. You don't know if these people are come to and knock on their doors, just like they did Tisha, and they did Stormy. You don't know what these people could do, what these people are capable of doing, and somebody got to sit there and say enough is enough. And I know exactly when it comes to this, they're going to end up trying to do when it comes to unpopular opinion, they're going to try to do her just like they did me. They looking for a reaction. This is what they did me. When I went ahead and I saw my picture was floating on social media, I would react on it. Yeah, and what they did was one of them sat there and she came and she took some stuff off of my community tab and she tagged it onto her page. and she started talking about me because she know once she started talking about me, then I was going to go ahead and react to it, which, people that, subscribe to my channel, they know that I don't go and jump from platform to platform. I don't know half of these people. So when she did this, I say, first of all, who is this person? And I said, why does she have my picture, and how she was coming after me? But what she was looking for a reaction, because the minute when I gave her a reaction, I came back and I talked about her on my panel on YouTube, and that's how they get you. They gonna go to social media. They gonna put all that stuff on Instagram, and once you commented on your YouTube channel, then they're going to report your channel to YouTube as if you are harassing and bullying. And that's exactly what they did me, because when I came back, I say, look, let's talk woman to woman. I even put it on my video, just like, Marcella, I put it on my video. I say, this woman to woman, I'm not threatening you. I just want to know, what kind of beef you and I have, because I don't even know you. I never even visit your platform, and I gave her the invitation to come over and let's go ahead and let's hash it out. What's going on? Why are you interfering in something that has nothing to do with you? She never came. But what she did, the video that I had gave her the invitation to come onto my platform, she went ahead and she reported it as if I was stalking and bullying and harassing. So every time when I turn on and go into my studio, I see a big old strike. Now, YouTube went ahead and they monetized the video, because YouTube is the type of people, they going to be just like, out there in the street. They're going to pull out the pow pow, and then after that, later, then they're going to go ahead and do the investigation. So I have a strike on my on my channel that's going to stay there until December the 15th. So when she came back and she apologized, no, I did not accept that apology, because first of all, the beef was not between you and I. I was only addressing because of they were doxing me and putting my picture out there, and I just wanted to know what was going on. But she made it all about her, and that's exactly what she's trying to do. They trying to do when it comes to unpopular opinion. They looking for a reaction. That's all they doing, is looking for a reaction. They looking for unpopular opinion to say one thing, and they going to sit there and say, oh, she's harassing. Because most out of 10, they went ahead and they looked at our background, and they figure out, some stuff where they can try to do harm to her. But like I said, somebody got to say enough is enough, because when you start doxing and harassing and threatening, and getting people personal information, to me, that's what I call unhinged, and that's what I call insane. Because when I was listening to some of the tape that Marcella went ahead and played, these people was asking for unpopular. They was asking for her personal information. And most out of 10, they going to go ahead and find it, because when it comes to this beast that I call social media, this is the world that we live in, where all your personal information is right here, at a push of a button. So once they find that, then, especially when you got good jobs or a good business, or even, like I said, working for the state or the government, we got to be careful, because these people, they will make your life a living hell. And I am a witness. Yes, it's going to form. It will form, but it won't prosper. But the thing about it is that you're going to have to go through the process to clear your name. And it's not even worth it. It's not worth it. Because these people, the reason why they're going so hard, because it's all about money. That's why I sit there and say, when it comes to social media, it's just a beast. You just got to be careful. You have to be careful, how you allow your goods to be even spoken of. And especially when it comes to this sector right here. This sector is very, very dark, because they have taken, when it comes to this reality show, and I'm going to say Love and Marriage in Huntsville, they have taken it to an all-time low. They have made it so personal where they do not know how to separate a reality show from these people's personal life. And the reason why they doing that, because they have asset to some of the cast members. So if they have access to some of the cast members and they can bank off of one of these cast members' names, then you think that they're gonna sit there and allow you to go after that person? No, they're gonna come out and swing it. And now that we see right now, they are not hiding. These people are not hiding anymore because you messing with their money, you messing with their bags. The only reason why they are calling you out and searching, because to them you are a threat. And like they say, they play chess, which they're not playing chess. They're going to end up right there in jail because they're going to mess with the wrong person. And I promise you, they will mess with the wrong person. But when it comes to this sector right here, it's like a balling pot with a bunch of vicious pit bulls. And yesterday, shout out to someone had came on because I was talking about the election, and she said, "Lady D, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're not talking about love and marriage in Huntsville. That you're talking about other stuff." And I was feeling good. I had a co-host came on, and we was talking. And even Miss Wu, she had came on my platform. We had a glorious time. But when it comes to stuff that's going to educate, listen to me, guys. When it comes to stuff that's going to educate and wake the hell up out of our people, they don't like that. And not only they, social media does not like that as well. Because when she had wrote what she did, wrote about how, she was glad that I was talking about stuff that was more educated, I screenshot it because I wanted to send it to my co-host, to let him read, how, people wants to see more of this. And before you know it, all the comments was deleted. I say, look, I'm not deleting any comments. I say, anytime when you talk positive, when you start trying to wake your people up, then they don't like that. They're going to go ahead and delete that. It's just like when I was watching Dr. Umar Johnson. Let me see if I can go ahead and pull that clip up. He was talking about fathers. He wants fathers more involved when it comes to their children's education than when it comes to sports. Don't you know they went ahead and they deleted him? They blocked him off. They banned him off of social media. Come on, guys, wake up. Long as you sitting there and you tearing down each other and going around and acting like a crazy buffoonery and tearing down each other, they like that. They like that. But the minute when we start educating and teaching our people, I thought I had that clip, but I don't have it. But the minute when we start educating and start teaching our people, they don't want to hear that. They want to see how we tearing each other down. Like I say, all this stuff right here, it's already set in place. It's already set in place. So let me go ahead and read some more of the comments, guys. Um, Hold on, let me read some of the comments. Sabrina, Mildred. Also, I had went ahead and dropped the link. If anybody want to come on, you welcome. Glenn Davis. Gwen Davis. She says, "Good afternoon, everyone." Also, Mildred also said, "Hit like, guys." Um, Starbucks, welcome everyone to Unapologetic Real Talk, the pretty in pink perspective. She says, "Happy Friday, happy Friday, guys." Also, my girl is in the house. Speak with your girl, Marcella. She says, "I'm here." Hit the like button. Yes, guys, and make sure you go ahead and support Miss Marcella, guys, because they were mentioning her name 7 hours. One person that I mean, this is what you call unhinged, and this is what you call. I mean, it's just crazy. 7 hours, you're gonna set on a platform and drag and talk about people and figuring out how you're going to start harass and dox those people for 7 freaking hours. Make it make sense. And that's why I said there and say, guys, you just got to be careful. You got to be careful when it comes to this sector right here, because all this right here is all about almighty dollars. And anytime when you sit there and try to tamper with this right here, when money, because one of the content creators already said she makes almost $20,000 a month. So I went ahead, I wanted to see, if she's actually making $20,000 a month, because she went ahead and she brought up, when it comes to Funky Dineva, he makes like $50,000, a month when it comes to YouTube. Well, yes, Funky Dineva is making that much. So I went ahead, and when you go on a certain site, you Google a certain site, it'll let you know approximate. It's not exact amount of how much YouTubers are making, and she's nowhere near of $20,000. That's another lie by itself. So it got to be, they are making that money, adding it with the super chats, and adding it with the donations and all the other stuff that they got going on because of this sector. So it might round about 20 grands a month. So if these people making that amount of money, do you think that these people going to allow you to sit there and come against it and shine light to this without a fight? So all this right here, guys, this right here ain't nothing but a money racket. But like I said, we now they better make sure that everything is together, because some people, you come for them, they gonna come back for you, and that's the bottom line. And you don't have to go on social media and sit there and say, oh, we gonna fight back, with each other, like Cardi B, had talked about when they came out to Cardi B, when they had called CBS, CPS for her. She said her and her sister, they going to fight. No, you fight with the law, because like I sit there and say, you know, the best way to hurt these type of people is to hurt them in their pockets. So if they coming at you, don't go on your platform and sit there and try to fight back with them, because the first thing they're going to do, they're going to report you, and they're going to turn it around, because that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to turn it around. They're trying to take the heat off of them, because we already know that, the light is shining on them. Even the castmates, they are talking about the millimeters. They are talking about how vicious and malicious these people are, how they harass people and start people business and giving them bad report. So their name is already out there, but they need a me too. They need a me too. They need something that, okay, it's not just us, it's them too. We only just going and giving them the same energy that they giving us, but we don't do that. You know, Tisha and them does not do that. You don't see Tisha, you don't see Kimmy, you don't see Stormy, you don't see even Destiny. You don't see them coming on social media calling for people, telling people to go out there and get people information. You don't see that. We don't roll like that, because it's not that serious. But to them, it's serious, because, like I said, it's all about control and it's all about money. So they want to make sure that they control the entire board. They figure that this sector right here is just for them to make money, and that's real talk. So, like I said, it don't take a child to go ahead and figure all this out. Okay, so let me go ahead and read some more comments. I said a long time ago. This is checking your booth says. I said a long time ago, no one is worth me destroying my legacy. I hold people who have something to lose, recognizing when to pull back, know when to hold and fold. Enough is enough. Absolutely. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. When you come on social media and you want to talk about, these reality shows, you shouldn't be harassed. You shouldn't be bullied. You shouldn't be threatened just to talk about people. Like I said, if I don't like a person, and is dealing with what's on this reality show, I could call it out. But they don't want you to call it out, because the more that you calling out that person name, then the more that person gonna stay in the algorithm. So they want it to happen. They want you to do that. They want you to do that. So don't keep feeding into that. Because like I said there and say, this is a balling pot right here. And this is some vicious bulls, some demonic spirits. All they looking for something to sit there and jump on and dox and harass. But someone got to say enough is enough, because We don't need to see another person unalive or depressed because we already know how these people roll, okay? So also my girl says, file complaint at the local police sheriff department. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, let me go ahead and post this right here. Checking your boot says file a complaint at the local police sheriff department each time someone breaks the law against you. You will appreciate it later. Absolutely, because like I say, this is a form of bullying and harassing. This is what you call cyberbullying. Cyberbullying, and it is time for you to sit there and and especially when it comes to some of these content creators. These people got good jobs, very good jobs. Look what they did to Dr. Heavenly. Call Dr. Heavenly, call and threaten her. Where now she don't even want to do Messy Monday, which we already know how when it comes to Dr. Heavenly. I'm surprised she backed off. But to her it was entertainment. But to these people, it wasn't entertainment. They came after her, calling and bullying and harassing Dr. Heavenly. And these people got their own business. They don't want you to sit there and call. They know how these millimeters are. Some of them, not all of them, some of them. They don't mind sitting there going and calling to get your business shut down or get bad reports on your business. And Lord, behold, if you got a state or a government job, you don't know what these people do. That's why I say, when you come on social media and you say you're a blogger, you got to make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. Like I say, when I come on, I'm retired, but you have to make sure, because if you got a good job and you got something to lose, you know, eh, some you got to just think, you got to evaluate. Is this for you? Is this the type of platform for you? Because when it comes to this sector right here, it's all about drama, and it's not worth you losing your job. It's not worth of you going through the necessary channel, spending unnecessary money, trying to clear up your name. Because I know exactly how these demons, these demonic spirits, they will put you in the lion's den. They would actually put you in the lion's den. Chandela says, "Hey, checking your boo." And Mildred also, I understand heavily putting her career above the YouTube foolery. She got a medical license. Do you think she's going to jeopardize her medicine license for all this buffoonery? And we also, like I said, we can't keep catering into all this as well. We can't. Because some of these people, we think that these people are riding for us. Half of these people is not riding for us. All these people is all about almighty dollars. Almighty dollars. These people, they'll go wherever the wind is blowing. You're gonna know the ones that's genuine. You're gonna know those type of people because they're not gonna shape shift. They're not gonna shape shift. They're not gonna go one day they're gonna be this way and the next day they're gonna be the other way. I can't stand those fair weather friends. I can't stand those type of people. I can't stand it. Like I said, some of these people, you also got to watch them, because they'll put up a good game. Oh, they for you, but how can you sit there and say you for them, and soon the minute when you get the other ones on your platform, and then you sit there and you start changing up. You start changing up. They can't be trusted. I'm telling you, some of these people cannot be trusted. I promise you, they cannot be trusted. So, like I said, I know exactly what it feels like when it comes to popular opinion. I know exactly how it feels, but like I said, especially when you got a job and you got things to lose, sometimes we just have to ask ourselves, if it worth it. But we also know that they'll do any and everything to go ahead and shut you down. But they waiting for you to come on your platform, just like they did me. They are waiting for you to come on your platform so they can say, "Oh, she harassed me and she bullied." Some people can get away with it. Some people can go on their platform and talk about these same people, but they don't want them. They want you. The minute when you go on your platform, listen to what the Spirit is saying. The minute when you go on your platform and you address that matter, they going to report you just like they did me. Because they looking for your reaction. They wants to shut you down. They wants to shut you down because, like I say, these people they have some very demonic spirits. Checking your booth says, Lady D, I recommend CCs to follow their destiny purpose, and I don't get caught up in that group agenda. I have seen some funny moves even among folks who say they like each other. Absolutely, they move. They. It's all about money. They're gonna go wherever the money is going. That's why they can sit on their platform and they can shift shape. Soon in a minute, the wind start blowing one way. They right there. They right there. And the thing about it is that we give those type of people, we call their names out. We give those type of people credit. I just don't understand that. I just don't understand that. How the heck you gonna sit there and you gonna sit on somebody's platform and they giving you the opportunity to get so close to the show, and then you sat there the minute when one that you thought that is high up, everybody worship her, get on your platform, then you forgot the other one. See, that's what I'm sitting there saying. It's all about money. You guys know what I'm talking about. My truth tellers, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And then now you want to sit there, you want to call people out. But like I said, I can't deal with those type of people. I'm serious. I cannot deal with those type of people. These people is what I call wishy-washy. And enough is enough because somebody is going to get serious hurt when it comes to stuff like this. I promise you. You're going to see many people serious hurt. Like I said, I saw a surge of lawsuits and everything else is going about. But what they trying to do is they trying to go ahead and bait you in. And it's hard to, it's very hard to trust anyone when it comes to this type of sector because it's all about money. And now they know that they're not getting no content, because the show haven't aired yet. Everything is dry, so no better place what to do. Let's go ahead and fight other content creators. That's why I really don't even talk about other content creators, because this is the outcome right here when you start sitting there opening up can of worms. But they want you to bait them in. They want you because, like I said, it's all about money. It's all about power. It's all about control. And that's exactly what they are doing, because they want to sit there and get your channel taken off. I think, like I said, I think they are plotting. They are plotting against when it comes to popular opinion, because she came out with a documentary, and they don't like that. And they know that she's very educated. They know that, and they know she's very articulate when it comes to her words. That's a threat. That's a threat to them. And they know she's going to be able to put the dots together and get a point across. And that's a threat to them. So they have to eliminate her. They have to eliminate her. They ain't worrying about the ones that really don't have nothing. They figuring, okay, this girl coming out, and making this documentary, we got to find out who she is. We got to shut her down. And lo behold, if these people got good jobs, they don't want you. They're going to go over your head because they do that snake type move. Come on, guys. It don't take a rocket science to figure this out. And the minute when you say something, they're going to do you just like they did me. The minute when I said something, what they did, they went ahead and they strike my channel. And that's exactly what they're going to do. And if they feel like you really threaten them, they're going to try to go over and find out where you live at, who she worked with, who she worked for. Get all into your business, because like I say, this is a very dark world, very dark world. Checking your booth says, exactly, don't be baited and fall in the trap. That's all it is. That's all it is. The love of money and power equal human downfall. Also, Nick, hey Nick, how are you doing? She says they say a lot about people that makes these channels. Sometimes that's what's supposed to entertain us after the show has now become something so destructive, because just like I had said earlier, it's about control and it's about money. These people are getting paid according to what this content creator said. What did she say? She says she's making almost 20 some $1,000s a month, and not, definitely, you can go and check that out yourself. She's not making that on her YouTube. So if she's making it, it's because of donations and all the other stuff that she got that's connected with all this right here. That's how I see it. So, guys, I just wanted to come on and talk about all this right here. I'm trying to elevate, I'm trying to move on because this right here, to me, this right here, it is draining. And not only draining, this right here, this is serious. This is serious because people can get hurt behind stuff like this. So many different lawsuits. And they looking for someone to sit there and say, "Oh, she threatened me." And what they going to do? They're going to report your channel. They want to shut your channel down. Come on, guys. I know you're smarter than that, okay? Checking your booth says, I am known to flip YouTube channels like I flip TV channels. I enjoy educational, entertaining content, not when it become stuck in the ruck cesspool. Absolutely. And that's exactly where I would want to go. That's why I went ahead and I deleted almost 500 videos when I was talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. But, like I said, also when it comes to the subscribers, the subscribers saying that they don't want to entertain when it comes to all the drama, then they're going to have to stop watching it. Long as they watching all that and these people are getting viewers, those people going to continue spewing all that hate. But if you say, okay, I want to go and I want to watch something that's education, something that's going to wake my people up, and these people come on and they put all their energy, their time, and doing the editing, and just have nobody come and click on it. But yet, people could come on and talk about all this beef and tearing down, and they numbers are running up. That's very disappointing. So also, it's not just the content creators, it's the subscribers. If we watch that mess, then their numbers gonna go up and they're gonna continue. But if we stop watching that mess, then it's gonna go ahead and it's gonna go away. See, stuff like that. When I start educating it and talking about stuff that matters, and stuff that's going on in real life issues, nobody wanna watch that. Nobody wanna watch that, you know? But, it's also we got to be a blame too, okay? Shandela says more power to you all as I'll be cursing everyone out if they come on my page with foolishness. And want me to tell you something? Absolutely. But the thing about it, they looking for that, Shandela. They looking for that reaction. Because just like I did, when I saw my picture was floating on social media, I came on, and I said what I had to say. And go and watch that video. Even YouTube went ahead and monetized that video. They send me a letter. There were no threats, but yet they went ahead and they strike my channel. They looking for that. They looking for you to curse. They looking for you to go into the gutter, the dark place with them. Hey, Buttercup, number one, Buttercup says, good afternoon, unapologetic real talk and chat. Yes. Y'all a mess. Nick says, if people follow the facts like unpopular opinion does, maybe there wouldn't be so much mess. We can have objective view the way it's supposed to be. But like I said, you can have objective, or you could sit there and come on and talk about facts and stay on this show, talk about love and marriage in Huntsville or whatever show that you want to talk about, they still gonna find something. They make it personal. I talked about this all the time. Ain't nothing new I be telling you guys. These people have become as if they know these people. They will fight so hard for these people and won't fight hard like that for their husbands or their children. They won't fight that hard for people that they know. But they're going to fight so hard for this woman, elevating this one woman, because it's all about money. It got to be. It got to be. It's all about money. So they fighting hard. Like I say, what's the purpose of gaining the entire world and losing your daggone soul? Okay, make it make sense. Shandela said, she talking to Check Your Boo. She says, I'm good for a good debate, but Don't disrespect me. I give you some back. Oh, girl, we know. We know when it comes to you, Chandela. Chandela is not going to hold back. Oh my God, honey. We already know, honey. I sat there and say God must have had used Chandela to come in when that came on my panel, not knowing that she was affiliated with all this stuff that's going on, allegedly. But the pictures that was sent to me, she had the audacity to come on my platform and woo me as if she just wanted to come and talk about some things, but all the while she wanted to pick a fight. And that's why I said, there's when it came to Chandela must have been a ram in the bush. She felt that energy. So she saved me by coming on, because I can get dark too. I can go low too, trust me. Make me mad enough. And I was trying to give her grace, but I felt it. I felt how things was changing and the energy was changing. That this girl is all about mess, all about mess. But like I say, girl, you done messed with the wrong people, okay? You have messed with the wrong people. Chicken Your Boo says, I am not perfect, and I engaged the mess too out of getting a good laugh. I just back it up when it goes a tit for a tat. Absolutely. But girl, these people, like I say, these people take it to a very dark, detestable place. Chandela says, I know for that reaction, it will just be another day for me. If you won't respect, treat me with respect. Absolutely. But you can't, they sitting there, thinking that, they're gonna sit on and talk about people and not get a reaction. You're talking about other content creators, knowing that once you start talking about other content creators, then that's when it's going to be a balling pot. Because first of all, it's nobody got no really content out there, if they are in the love and marriage Huntsville sector until they come back on. But now, like they say, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. They don't have anything else to talk about. So no better people to talk about. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the other content creators. It ain't nothing but a cheap trick. All this right here is what I call a cheap trick. Buttercup says organizing and orchestrating harassment campaign is a federal crime, uh, criminally and civilly. Absolutely, that's a crime. That is a crime. That's why I sat there and say the best way to go ahead and hurt these people, hurt them in their pockets. Go and sit there and the stuff that they are putting out anytime when they asking someone to go and find out information about that person, putting their pictures out on social media, you know, that's a threat. That's harassment. That's what you call cyberbullying. That's what you call cyberbullying. And they're going to end up in a world of trouble because they mess with the wrong people. They have messed with the wrong people. You don't know what people background. Like I said, in my house is a house full of military. Okay, you don't know what you are messing with when you messing with people, going on people's jobs, harassing and doxing. You don't know what on these people's mind. And you can't sit there and say, "Oh, they do the same thing." And that's what that girl that came on my platform wanted to sit there and say, "Oh, you know better. Y'all know better than the millimeters." How do you have the audacity to say stuff like that? We don't go around bullying, harassing, and doxing anyone, and you try to sit there and say we know better. That's what you guys wants to say. Because when it all boils down, you guys looking for a reaction because most likely, if this don't stop, lots of people gonna end up in court. And you guys need some type of information. You guys need something to fight with. Oh, look, they said this about me. They said this. They know better. And before you know it, the judge gonna say, y'all both did stuff. Y'all all did stuff to each other. That's the reaction that they are looking for. That's why I sit there and say, don't give them anything to work with because they're looking for something to work with because their name is out there bad. And just like I say, when it came to Melody, and Miss Wanda was right. You can't give Miss Melody no excuse because Melody, she just as much as fault by attaching herself to that, even wearing the t-shirts, even inviting these people, because the ones that she attached to are the ones that's doing the most. We got this CC right now thinking that she controlled this whole sector right here. Who the one told her that? Who told her she controlled this sector right here? Make it make sense. Ain't nobody told her that but her silly sheep, them silly followers. They came on people platform telling us to stop, but they're not over there telling them to stop. It is the double standard for me. Absolutely, because right there, Gail, on Miss Marcella's platform, someone came on and talked about, oh, I can't go to platforms that's talking about God and this talking about this. And how the hell you could say something like that? But yet you have a problem of someone talking about God, but you don't have a problem of going on these different platforms and hearing this gossip. But yet you want to be so holy and your ears can't hear when other people sitting there talking about the same stuff that you run into. Make it make sense. Just because they putting God in it. The only thing that is happening to her, the reason why she came on Miss Marcella's platform and say that because her tail is getting convicted. They wants to shut you up. Because they know anytime when you come on your platform and you talk about your spirituality, they get convicted because it's something in them. Look how they call for that 24-hour fast. Call for a 24-hour fast to shake up the heavens. All that fast didn't get them prayers, didn't get no farther, just like I had said, than the ceiling. Because soon in a minute, the next day, when Ariane went ahead and dropped those pictures, it made them go crazy. Where they was back on their soapbox behind their computer, spewing all that type of hate. What kind of fast is that? Who was they talking to? Like I said, you're gonna know them by the fruit that they bear. Cheek and tongue will say anything, the mouth will say anything. But these people, like I said, they have a form of godliness. I can say God, God all day, Lord, Lord, Lord all day. And what did he say? Get from behind me, you work of iniquity. I never knew you. But you don't see any of these ones that's, fans of Tisha. And like I said, I'm team right. If Tisha sit there and she do something I don't like, I'm going to call Tisha out. But you don't see we going out there starking, and you don't see us going out there and spew all this type of hate the way that they are doing it. You don't see that. You don't see it at all. Hey, Prosperity. She said, thank you, like she's the grand dam. Because, like I said, her subscribers allowed her to get that. As if she controlled this whole sector. Girl, you don't control nothing. You don't control nothing. And the way we roll, we don't have to fight evil with evil. Take it to court. Sue these people for harassment. Because I feel I'm not going to tell you no lie. I feel like my life has been threatened. They got your pictures floating all over the place with these unhinged, unstable people. Vicious. You don't know what these people are capable of doing. I don't trust them. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. Checking your boot says, I am disappointed in Martell X easily. She could publicize. She doesn't condone the cesspool approach, but she won't. Absolutely. Melody could stop it anytime she feel like it. If Melody wants to stop it, she can stop it. But like I said, these people is not going to stop it. And the reason why, because it's all about almighty dollars. It's all about fame and fortune. It's addiction. These people are addicted to this stuff right here. And the first thing, oh, these are grown people. I can't stop them. Yes, you can. You stopped them when they was trying to email this man that you had post. You went on a live with. You stopped them from emailing him. You can stop it if you want to, but you don't want to stop it because, like I say, these people like it. They like it until someone gets serious hurt, which I thought it was a wake up call when all the stuff that had happened when it came to Kiki. I thought it was going to stop. But like I said there and say, the only way that you guys can stop this right here is to go ahead and start hitting these people in the pockets. If these people are bullying you, call your local police department. Go and report this. Send those messages to them. And I promise you, you guys gonna get the ball rolling because it's gonna be other people that went through the same thing that they went through. And you don't know what these people got in they going on in their personal life. You don't know these people mental you don't know what's going on mentally with these people. Chicken says, I'm going to do more of this also. It has gone too far, especially when I come on the tool for entertainment and education purpose, not to destroy people. But that's what they think they can do. These people, like I said, these people are a bunch of pit bulls. A bunch of pit bulls. And they looking to seek what they can devour. And you might sit there and say, oh, I'm gonna just sit on this. Sit on it. And that's what we was talking about yesterday when it came to Carlos King. You know how Carlos King just sat on it. I wouldn't just sit on this because it will form. Even though it won't prosper, it's not going to last, but it's going to form. So the best way to go ahead and start when these people start doxing, harassing, start logging all this down. And each time when you see something that's going to affect your personal space, make sure you submit this. Like I say, all the information is out there. Start with your local police department. And I promise you, they're going to get it to the right type of people because this right here is harassment. This is harassment. So it does not make no sense for you fighting evil with evil, coming on your platform and cursing them out. It does not make no sense because the minute when you curse them out because they want you, because you are a threat to them, because you are very articulate, you are very smart, and they hate people that they know that has more control than they do because they think that they are the only ones that's the smart people. But you don't know what people are going through in their personal life, especially when you messing with their money. Mess with people money. I promise you're gonna mess with the wrong people money. These people work for their money. These people, it's not hiding behind the computer acting like computer thugs. These people work for their money, got their education, and they don't have to come into the gutter, into the dark place with you guys. They're going to take your tail to court. They're going to sue your tail. That's exactly what they're going to do. Yeah, I thought like when, what happened to Tasha K, I'm thinking that, they was going to quiet down, but if anything, it made them worse. But then again, like I said, they can't stop. It's addiction. The love of money is addiction. And if they feel that they can come on and stay on for 7 hours and people supporting them and cash apping them and, you know, supporting that pipe dream of theirs, then they're going to tell people what they want to hear. Like I say, this is all about money. Check your boo says exactly because a person calls on the Lord doesn't mean salvation. Absolutely. Many gonna call that name, but you're gonna know them. That's why I didn't understand when that lady came on that platform. Oh, you want to call us out? You want to chastise us? But what about these bullies that comes on for 7 hours, spewing all that hate? Do you go and tell them they need to go ahead and stop it? No, but they want to shut you up. They want to tell you to stop it. Oh, I don't go on people panels that talk about God. Well, don't come on here because, honey, I preach the hell out of you. And that's real talk, okay? It's a time and it's a season for everything. It's a time to lay it down and it's time to raise it up. It's a time to fight. Ain't nobody gonna continue allowing people to pull them in a corner like that, you know? But you got to also watch these other content creators. We thinking that these people got our best interests. But some of these content creators, like I say, they are fair weather people. They all about almighty dollars. Yes, we can sit there and we can call their names out, but these people does not have our best interest. You thinking that these people got your best interest, and one of them for sure, I know, don't have our best interest, and that's the one sitting there living in her parents' home. You're gonna sit there and talk about me, talk about my daughter, and then you want to sit there and say, "Oh, she's good, a good person." No, 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 no. Or another content creator. Oh, I talk about her. I talk about her daughter. I talk about how all this other stuff, and I'm supposed to support that. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. Okay, make it make sense. And the thing about it, we want to go run along and support that type of people. No way. No way. Checking your blue say love and fame and fortune. Yes, downfall. If you have video evidence, let it let it on a thumb drive. Do not have to turn over your other personal device into evidence. No, all you have to do is go ahead and if someone is out there putting your picture, like they had put my picture up, even saying my name to these unhinged people, make sure that you keep that recorded and report it every time. Log it down the date it happened, the day that it happened, just like when they did me that. I logged everything down. So, like I said, these people are already being watched. They're already being watched. But log it all down, just like when they did popular behavior, popular opinion, how they talked about her, asking people to go and find out who she is. That's a form of stalking. That's cyberbullying. Log all that down, because if something happened to that girl, if something happened to her children, like I said, they're going to be accountable for that, because you ask these unhinged people, don't know what these people backgrounds are, to go and investigate who is these people. So you're going to be accountable for it. It's going to be just like Jenny Jones, guys. You remember Jenny Jones? It was a talk show called Jenny Jones. And this guy felt like he was being bullied. They came after Jenny Jones. They came after her because she could have called that off. That was her show. That was her platform. It's going to be so many class action lawsuits, because I promise you, people are watching. That's why I said there and say, guys, don't fall for the okie dokie. They need you to say something with a got you moment, because they don't have nothing on you. They don't have nothing on you. We got everything on them. That's why they were able to start deleting some of their content. Now they want to go behind the wall. You go behind the wall, like I said, people still going to find out that you stalking and harassing. That's still a form of bullying. Make it make sense, guys. And like I said there and say, they have messed with the wrong people. You don't know what people are going through in their personal life. You don't know who these people are connected to. You don't know that. And you thinking that, oh, I could come on and I could threaten as if I'm the big boss, I'm the head hunter. Go and find out who that person is. I need to know. Girl, get the heck out of here. Go sit down. All you're going to do is get innocent people in a world of trouble off of a freaking reality show, freaking woman, just because you get the few crumbs here and there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Make it make sense. Chandela's symmetry says, it took me a while. I just got there. I felt my spirit being disturbed by things that were supposed to be fun and entertainment. Absolutely. Like I say, these people are demonic. And let me go ahead and read this right here. I saw. Symmetry had posted this, and this is absolutely true. I went ahead and reposted on my community tab. This is by Symmetry. She says doxing is not only wrong, but can also be illegal in many jurisdictions by exposing an individual private information without their consent. Doxing invades their privacy and places them a risk of harassment, intimidation, and emotional distress. This harmful act undermines the fundamental rights to safety and security, and it can lead to legal consequences for those who engage in such behavior. It is essential to recognize that everyone deserves respect and the ability to control their personal information, both online and offline. So when you are going out there and you are doxing, you are telling people to go and do research, and it's on social media, you are putting that person's life in harm's way. And that's why I sit there and say, when stuff like this, I'm not going to sit on it. I'm not going to sit on it because this right here has gotten out of hand. And we already know when it came to the ones that's on this show, how it end up turning on them. You going to Stormy's warehouse on her property because you need some footage to put on social media. And Stormy was the one that ended up going to jail. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So when you react to these people, they're going to turn it on you. That's why I sat there and say you got to be smarter than them. You got to be two steps ahead of them. Don't come on your platform and curse these people out. Because when I even sat there and tagged that girl name to my platform because I was giving her an invitation, just like I said earlier, she considered that was harassment and cyberbullying, where she had got my channel struck. You see, that's how they roll. These folks have stopping since. No, they haven't stopped, and that's why I say get the law involved in this. And also, like I said, it's more ways that you can do. Sometimes you just have to move in silence. Uh, Chicken Boo said, yes, she sure did call it out when her fans harassed a man who was eating with her. I forgot about that. Hey, Sabrina. Sabrina says very draining, and some are can hurt or yes, or unalive. Absolutely. That's why I sit there and say, I'm sick of it. It's to me, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. I'm going to try to see if I can steer this to something else and talk about other things. And if Carlos King does not hold Melody accountable for all the stuff that is going on, because like I said, this is my opinion. I hold Melody accountable for this as well, because they are going around harassing and bullying in a name that attached to her. That is her fans that's going around and doing stuff like this. And I was shocked when they said that other one. Well, not too shocked. I'm not going to go ahead and call it CC name, but they say she's just a part of it as well. Out, but like I say, birds of a feather flock together. Chicken Your Boo says, good point, Chandel. Just say, okay. So guys, I'm about to go ahead and close it down. I've been on a hour. They cannot go after TK, so they coming after you all. Make no sense. Oh, they definitely not going to come after TK. They definitely not going to come after her. And like I said, if they even try to come after me, like I say, my whole household, when you dox me, find out from all the way to my baby, okay? Whole house full of this is military grounds right here. So go ahead and try to dox me, because like I said, honey, you are being watched as well. And I look at this as a threat. This is a threat. Harassing and bullying is a threat. Allow bullying on your platform can get you indeed a legal battle as well. Absolutely. Trouble don't last always. Absolutely. Trouble don't last always. Absolutely. But like I said, these people, they They don't have God nowhere in them. That's why I say you got to be careful who you allow praying for you. I don't want everybody to pray for me because you don't know if their prayers are sincere anyway. You're gonna know them. And they got this 24-hour fast. Oh, you gonna pray for this person? Pray. How the hell you gonna pray for somebody? And then in the same breath, you sitting there tearing down each other. Make it make sense, guys. So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and close it down, guys. If I haven't read all your comments, charge it to my heart. I see checking your boo say I don't question if callers will backpedal and give her favoritism rather than be fair and equal to all cast members. I hope he called her out. But I know when it came to after the reunion, I saw Nell Fletcher and the Scotts and if I'm not mistaken, Destiny. They all was together enjoying themselves when it was in California. So I don't know. Time gonna tell. Like I said, if y'all want to stay subscribed or unsubscribe, y'all do whatever y'all want to do. But if Carlos King does not call Melody out and this show don't move forward, I'm done. That's it with me. And that's real talk. So, guys, on that note, you all be blessed and enjoy the rest of your day. And like I said, only what you do for God is going to last anyway. So, thank you all. Thank you for coming in and comment and making my job very easily. And like I say, when it comes to this social media platform, this right here is a balling pot, bunch of pit bulls, but you got to know exactly how to separate yourself from this. So, don't feed into it because I can show you right now where just because I asked this girl for an invitation, she went ahead and she striked my channel as if I was bullying and harassing. So don't even put their name. Go ahead and delete their name off of your video. Delete the name. Don't tag their name because they gonna look at that as a form of harassment. So Miss Marcella, go ahead and take her name off because I promise you that's exactly what happened to me. And they looked at it as a form of harassment. So on that note, guys, you all be blessed and enjoy the rest of your day. Chicken your boo say, have a good day, everybody. Boom. Only what you do for God will last. Absolutely. Everything else is obsolete.